Welcome, everyone, to Weekend Wisdom by Creating a Family. I'm Dawn Davenport. You probably know me from our regular long-form podcast that we've been doing now for 17 years. That one is about an hour. Weekend Wisdom is about 5-10 minutes max. It's where we answer your questions. So do us a favor and send us your questions. You can send them to info@creatingafamily.org. So on this Weekend Wisdom, we're going to talk to the people who are in fertility treatment, but just beginning to think about adoption. So you know you're ready to start maybe considering the possibility of maybe adopting. You've been in fertility treatment. So how do you know when it's time to move to a different option? All right. You know you may be ready to start considering adoption, or at least the possibility of adoption, when the thought of the next step up the infertility treatment ladder fills you with weariness rather than hope. Number 2, you find yourself noticing families that don't obviously match, and you wonder if they were created by adoption. Number 3, you make note that these families act like other families. Number 4, you make a second note that these families, especially the parents, look happy. Number 5, when you hear of children in orphanages around the world or kids in foster care in the U.S., rather than thinking, how sad, you think, I wonder. Number 6, just the tiniest little piece of you is more curious than afraid of the thought of adopting. Number 7, you start to find those lists of famous adopted people fascinating. I mean, who knew that Keegan-Michael Key or Simone Biles or Lana Condor, which, by the way, is the actor who played Laura Jean Covey in the To All the Boys I've Loved Before series, when you find out those people were adopted. And number 8, you start considering that there is a point where you may have to say no to more fertility treatment. I hope this is helpful. I hope it's inspiring. I hope it helps you make decisions on your fertility and adoption journey. Remember to send in your questions to info@creatingafamily.org. Also, sign up for our newsletter. Creating a Family has a professional newsletter, but we also have a parent newsletter. Comes once a month. It's free. Check it out at creatingafamily.org/newsletter. And thanks for listening to this week's Weekend Wisdom. If you liked it, please tell a friend to subscribe to the creatingafamily.org podcast.